So first of all, thank you for 500 subs. I'm so happy. Literally 1 month ago, I only had 3 people on my channel, and now I have thousands of people have seen my videos, and I have 500 subscribers, so I'm halfway to my first goal. Thank you guys so much for just supporting me and staying here through my rambling and everything. I really appreciate it. This video is not gonna be about me, but I'm just using my situations to hype you guys up and motivate you guys, because I genuinely feel like that's what I'm here to do. It's motivate you guys to walk in your purpose. You guys already have it in you. You already have that rebellion spirit in you. You're already the dreamer. You're the creator. But sometimes we just need a little push. I had to push myself. I didn't have anybody to really push me. It was just me and God, and you may be in the same situation. You don't have anybody to push you. So allow me to do the pushing for you. Allow me to hype you up, because if you're here, if you are drawn to my videos and you genuinely support me and you're not, judging me or leaving just irrelevant comments in the comment section, if you're genuinely supporting me, that's because you can relate to me. Like, this is a soul family. You can relate to some of the things I've been through, and you can relate to that feeling of like, you're supposed to be big, you're destined for greatness, but you just don't know which way to go. So allow me to hype you up. This is the year where whatever it is that you want to do, if you do it scared, if you do it hungry, if you do it without any support, if you do it with genuineness and authenticity, God is going to support you. You're going to be back. All you got to do is put the content out there. Like, I literally fought with God for a little while about doing this channel because I was scared, but God said, don't worry about anybody supporting you. Just put it out there and I'll send the people to you. God literally said that to me. And I did it, and he did. He kept his promise. I just had to do my part. So a lot of you guys may be feeling like, oh my God, when is it gonna come? When is like my life gonna change? When are my finances gonna get together? God is trying to tell you to do something, and you may be too scared to do it, but take this as a sign from me and God that you need to do it, okay? Whatever it is, like, I promise you guys, do it. Like, even though it's scary, you really have to get into that, like, I don't give a damn mindset. In this life and in this world, you have to have that carefree, risk taker, rebellious spirit. And I know you guys have it in you, because that's why you're here. So I'm trying to snatch that out of you, because a lot of you guys that are watching me, you're meant to be famous. You're meant to be stars. You're already stars. You're meant for greatness. And whatever area it is, it doesn't even have to be like fame. It could just be you're meant to be a heart surgeon or something. Like, whatever it is that you're meant to be, you need to step out on faith. Like, this is the time for you to step out on faith. It's time, okay? It's January the 5th. They say technically the new year doesn't start until Aries season. Like, technically, if you know astrology, the new year doesn't really start until Aries season. So when I hear that, that means to me that your life is really going to start taking off during Aries season. During March and April, right before the springtime hits, that is when your life is going to catapult. Your life is literally going to change completely. So you have 3 months to plant those seeds, or water the seeds that you planted last year so they can bloom in the springtime. Like, it's time for whatever it is that you're scared to do. Do it. You guys have to promise me, okay? Type in the comments if you really about it. If you really a rebel, if you really a risk taker, if you really a dreamer, if you really are ready to move into a new reality, if you're really ready to make some fucking noise and just do everything that nobody wants you to do and do everything that scares you, then you need to type in the comments. I promise from this day forward, I'm going to walk in my purpose. I promise that I'm going to do everything that scares me. I promise that I'm not going to take no for an answer. Like, type something in the comments. Type an affirmation in the comments that is your promise. You didn't have to promise me, promise yourself, or promise God. Like, I promise God, or I promise myself, I'm going to continue to walk in my purpose. I promise myself that I'm going to take risk. I promise myself I'm going to do everything that scares me. I was scared to do this, but I did it anyway. And guess what? I didn't promote my channel. If you go on my Instagram, I don't have any links to my YouTube channel. I don't talk about my YouTube channel. I make moves in silence. I don't tell anybody what I'm doing. I just pop out and I'm just doing it. So I don't tell people my moves. I just uploaded that shit on YouTube and let God do the rest. So I feel like that's something that you guys need to do. I'm not saying you can't promote yourself. My situation is different. I understand from my life experience and the things that I went through that I have to move in silence. I have to. Like, I can't afford to be loud about my moves, because when I'm loud about my moves, I pay for it every time. That's me. Now, if you're somebody who can, you know, you can promote yourself, you have genuine supporters around you, you have people that you can show your artwork to, and they're not going to try to manipulate you or sabotage it, then do that. But that's not my story. So maybe if you're here, that's the same for you. Maybe that's not your story. Maybe you are somebody who has to move in silence. Maybe you're a silent hustler like me. So maybe you need to do that. Maybe you just need to pop out later with results and don't even show nobody what you got going on. Because that's my favorite thing to do. Like, I just move. You'll never know what I'm on. Like, even the things that I tell people, like, my whole life people thought I was oversharing, and I wasn't really telling them shit. They don't know what I'm doing for real. Like, I just tell people what I want to tell them, and then whatever else happens, it happens. Like, you gonna look up one day and I'm gonna be in a mansion, you be like, what the fuck, Sydney? And I'm like, hey man, I just did what I had to do. So maybe that's you. Maybe you need to be a silent hustler. Whatever it is that you want to do, decide today, I'm gonna do it. And even if I don't make it, who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in the 5th grade, my 5th grade teacher told me, shoot for the moon, and if you don't hit the moon, at least you'll land among the stars. Like, you have to set your expectations for yourself so high. Like, you have to tell yourself the craziest shit. Like, you got to tell yourself, I am going to be one of the highest paid actresses in the world, and then go for it. What is the worst that can happen? What can happen from you setting your dreams that high? What can happen from you deciding, like, I want to be an overachiever? Always been in me for me to take risk. Like, I have that entrepreneurial spirit. I have had it since I was a kid. I'm not afraid to take risk. I'm not afraid of hearing no, because I'm multi-talented. I have so many gifts. So it's like, if one doesn't work, the other one will. And a lot of you are so multi-talented, and you're wasting your gifts because you're scared. This is not the year to be scared. This is the year where you have to say, I'm blocking out the noise, and I'm about to take a risk, and I'm about to go after every single thing that they said I could not have. This is the year where you have to say, like, if my friends are not going to support my dreams and my passions, you are no longer my friends. If my family does not see the vision, I'll see y'all later. And I'm not saying cut your family off, because I'll be the first one to say cut everybody off. Everybody got to go, because that was me. Because I didn't have good people around me. Now, if you got good people around you, and maybe they're just a little bit misunderstanding, I'm not saying cut them off, but maybe sit down and talk with them and say, hey, I'm on a mission. You may not understand that, but this is my life, and this is what I want to do, and I'm going to go after it. So you're either going to support me, or you're going to be left behind, because I'm going to get there regardless. And I cannot have people around me that's going to hold me back. So I don't want to tell everybody just cut your folks off, because I will say that. I'll be the first one to say, cut that man off, cut that girl off, cut your mama off, cut your dad off, cut your cousins off, cut your friends off. I'll be the first one to say that, only because I'm biased, and I have never, when I tell you every single person in my life was an op, I'm not joking. Every person that I had around me was an op. That is my story. You may relate to this if you are watching this. And that is unfortunate, but guess what? Somewhere, you haven't even met all the people that are gonna love you. You haven't even met all the people that are gonna support you. You haven't even met all of your friends. You haven't met all of your family. You haven't met everybody in your life you're going to love. I see a lot of you guys are young, and I also see a lot of you guys are older than me. And it doesn't matter how old you are, your life is not over, and it still has purpose. That's why you're still here. So don't worry about the fact that, and I know it's hard because I deal with it, it gets lonely. It gets lonely when you can't have anybody around you, because people just don't want to see you win. People just don't fuck with you. They don't want to see you win, and that's unfortunate. But guess what? God wants to see you win. I want to see you win. That's why I'm here, and I feel you guys' energy, and I feel you guys, like, what you've been through. Like, I read the comments. You guys inspire me so much, and I learn a lot from just reading some of your stories and the things that you say, and I feel you. But I just want you guys to understand. That's why I drill it to you guys over and over again. This is a journey of self. This is about you. It's not about anybody else. If you make everything about everybody else and you worry and tiptoe around everybody else's feelings, you're going to get left behind. That's what they want you to do. They want you to tiptoe around their feelings. They want you to consider every thought and opinion they have. Are you serious? No. This is your life. This is your journey. And you got to get to a point where you stop going to everybody about every little decision. Stop getting everybody's opinion about everything. Because a lot of people will self-sabotage you, especially if they see. If you show anybody a little bit of, what's the word? If you show somebody a little bit that you are naive, or you show somebody just a little bit that you can be manipulated, they are going to play on that. You will be shocked and surprised by the people in your life who do not want to see you win. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just being real as I possibly can be. People don't want to see you make it. People don't want to see you doing better than them. So if that should fuel you enough to say, I'm not going to ask, because I'm not going to ask them their opinion. I'm not going to ask them what they think. Maybe this person doesn't want to see me win for real. Like, it's not that hard to notice when somebody in your life is trying to be negative and hold you back. Whether it's for a relationship, it could be something as small as somebody that you want to be in a relationship with. There are people in your life that you may genuinely love somebody, and somebody sees that person really loves you, or they see that person is genuine. They don't want you to have that because they don't have that. And you got to notice the signs in people. Like, listen, look at the person who was giving you this advice. Look at their life. Because a lot of times we take advice from people that we grew up with, and we think that their opinion is the end all be all because we grew up with them and they would never stir us wrong. Man, please. These people are miserable. Look at their life. Is the man that is telling you not to go with the person that you love, is he married? Is he in a committed relationship? Probably not. Because your friends don't really want to see you win. They're not going to support you. Not really. Even if they love you, a lot of times people just don't understand. They just don't understand this journey. They don't understand you. Like, people who have a entrepreneurial spirit, the real risk takers of the world, they are so misunderstood. We are so misunderstood because most of the world is damn NPCs. They don't even have a soul. They don't even have a thought in their body. They're being controlled right now. So they don't understand you because you are not of this world. You have a soul. You have a higher calling on your life. So the moment if you see in yourself that you have a higher calling on your life, and you go to somebody, whatever it is, whether it's love, business, whatever it is, if you're trying to change the world, if you have a certain life that you want for yourself deep down inside, you feel like that for a reason. And if you have people in your life telling you the complete opposite of what you feel, they are in your life as a karmic energy that is trying to stop you from getting to where you need to be. And you need to get them away from you, because the real genuine people in your life that want to see you succeed, if they know what you're doing is not malicious, if you going after your acting career or your singing career, that's not harming anybody. If you going after your family, you want to settle down and have a family, but you have toxic men or women around you telling you no, what the fuck is the harm of having a family? What is the harm of being with the one you're in love with? What is the harm in that? There is no harm in that. But you feel it in your soul, that's what you want to do, but you have people telling you not to. You should question that. You don't feel that way for no reason. Now, if you're out here saying that you want to be a fucking serial killer, okay, that's different. You know, they may stray you away from that. If you're out here saying, I'm going to go sell drugs, okay, that is different. You don't need to be doing that. So I can understand why your family would stir you away from that. But if you have a dream, whatever that dream is, it's not hurting anybody, it's not affecting anybody, and you want to go after that, and you have everybody and everything around you telling you not to do that, that is a problem. That is a problem. Wake up. Wake up. That's a problem. That's not okay. That's not normal. You're not harming anybody for chasing your dreams. I'm sorry about Callie. She's up there playing with her music. But that's not harming anybody. Wake up. Snap out of it. Okay? Your life is passing you by. You're getting older and older every year, and your life is just, it's already 2023. Like, the world is not stopping. The world is not gonna stop. Time is constantly moving. We're constantly in motion, day and night, 24/7. We're constantly moving. And in this time, in these 24 hours, there are people who are taking the time to contribute and work towards their dreams, while you're allowing a bunch of nobodies that you grew up with tell you that you don't need to be doing that, you can't do that. If I listened to the people around me, I would not be where I am today. If I listened to my family and my friends tell me that they didn't understand what I was doing, and I kept trying to bring them with me, I kept on trying. Guys, do this, do this, do this. Okay, you need to invest in this. You need to do this. I kept on trying. And eventually I said, fuck it. I'm not going to keep trying. I'm just going to get there. And the sad part is, when I really get there, they're going to be like, what happened? You changed up. No, I didn't. I tried to bring you with me, but you didn't want to come with me. You didn't want to be right here. I reference music so much. What is that song? I'm hearing it. He said, you could have been right here with the motherfucker, but you didn't want to be here with the motherfucker. Yeah, I tried. Nobody around me can say I didn't try. I tried to get you to see the vision, but you didn't want to see it. But you not seeing the vision is not going to stop me. And I need you to understand that. I still have stuff I'm trying to do. I have a daughter to feed, okay? I have a family to raise, and some of them have that too, but they don't have the hustle and drive that you do. That's not your fault. Leave them behind. It's not too late. Leave them behind. Leave every single person behind that does not support your vision. I'm so serious. Because if they're really for you and they're really meant to be in your life, whether it's friends, family, or significant others, y'all will come back together. Your souls will bring each other back together. If that's really your soul family, that they're meant to be in your life, your souls will bring you guys back together. Some people in your life, most of the people in your life, unfortunately, are karmics, and their job is only to keep you in your south node, and their job is only to hinder you and stop you and test you to see if you're really hungry and if you're really gonna go after what is called on your life for you to do. That's it. That's all it is. They're just there to stop you. They are just there to test you. They are just there to see if you really about it. They're just there to see if you really, really want it. Are you gonna prove them right? Because they don't think you want it bad. They don't think you want it bad enough. Are you gonna prove them right? What you gonna do? Because when I hear those words, when I hear somebody tell me I can't do something, when I hear somebody tell me and try to speak negatively, when I hear somebody try to speak negative about my journey or anything about me, I don't give a fuck what you say. If anybody sends me a negative energy, period, I said this in my last video, I'm an alchemist. That fuels me. That hungers me. That makes me want to go harder. That's going to elevate me even more every single time. Because I'm a real rebel. I want to do everything that somebody said I can't do. You said I can't get this car? Oh, I'm going to get it. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to get it. You're going to see me in that car. You said I can't have this house? Oh, I'm going to get that house. You're going to see me in this house. Even the house I'm in now. This was on my vision board for 2021, and I got it before the end of 2021. There's a lot of people who did not think they thought I was bullshit, because the house I stayed in before this was an apartment, and it was a piece of crap. It was a piece of crap apartment. It was roach infested. It was in the hood. It was disgusting. But I didn't let that stop me from getting to where I am now. And now that I'm here, I'm like, okay, I love it. I'm enjoying it. Now I got a new goal. because I'm constantly evolving and elevating. And they thought I was bullshit. They thought I was playing because we all had little raggedy apartments. City don't have a little raggedy apartment no more. So everybody's like, whoa. Yeah, I wasn't playing. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have so many more things I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna prove everybody wrong who said that I could not do it. Because I'm a real badass. I'm really like that. And every single time somebody tries to talk down on me, I don't know what it is. Like I said, I'm an alchemist. It fuels me. It quenches my thirst. Thank you. I was parched. I was parched. Thank you. I'm no longer thirsty. You just quench my thirst. I have the energy I need to keep going. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thank your enemies. Thank you. Thank you for sending me that negativity. Thank you for telling me that I couldn't do it. Thank you for telling me that I was never going to be shit. Thank you for telling me that I was going to be alone forever. Thank you for telling me that. Because now I'm going to get everything that you said I couldn't have. I have every single thing that you said that I could not have. Thanks to you. So thank you. Thank your enemies, okay? Be that rebel. Be that alchemist. Let it drive you. Do it scared. If you're scared, you're ready. A lot of the times, the black sheep of the family, the real chosen one, because if you here, you gotta be chosen. Unless you're just a hater or a karmic who just here to be irrelevant. You gotta be chosen. A lot of the time, the chosen ones are the fools. They're the ones who don't think they deserve it. They're the ones who are, I don't know if you guys ever seen Aquaman. I love that movie so much. But in Aquaman, if you've seen that movie, he didn't think he was a chosen one. He was kind of foolish and like childish. But guess what? He got the fucking trident. And he commands the sea. Okay? That's y'all. You don't think you're supposed to have it. That is why you're going to have it. They don't want you to have it. That is why you're going to have it. I'm telling you. Let the hate and the negativity quench your thirst. Let that drive you to do everything they said that you could not do. Leave the people behind who are trying to stop you. Like, some people are just so negative. Like, why are you telling me that I cannot have this? Like, that's the type of things you need to be asking yourself. Like, why are you such a fucking hater? Why every time I say I want to do this, you're trying to stop me from getting it? What's really tea? What's the problem? Do you want that? Do you want my person? Do you want this car that I say I want to get? Do you want this house? Are you the one who wants to be the biggest recording artist in the world, so you don't want me to do it? Like, what's the problem? I don't understand. Like, I'm genuinely supporting you. I'm genuinely lifting you up, but you want to be so negative and tell me that I cannot have something. Why? I bet you they don't know. They're not going to have an answer because they're so used to them saying negative things to you, and you just, okay, friend, okay. No, that's not your friend, and you need to get them away because they're stopping you. That's why you can't grow. You can't grow around these people. I got to the point where I don't care who gotta go. All y'all can go. Everybody can go because I have stuff to do, and it's no longer about me. It's not about me anymore. It's about my daughter. It's about my future grandkids. It's about the impact I need to make on the world. I have a mission. I have things I need to do. It's not about you. So if I gotta cut off everybody to do it, I'm going to do that because I don't have time to waste. You don't have time. Time has you. And that's how you need to continue to move. So right now, type in the comments. I promise myself, I promise God, whoever you want to promise, I promise that I'm going to do everything that scares me. I promise that I'm going to be a rebel. I promise that I'm going to be a dreamer. I promise that I'm going to take risks. I promise that I'm going to walk on my path. I promise I'm going to block out the noise. Whatever you want to say, type it in the comments. And if you type it in the comments, you are saying that you are not going to fuck around anymore. You're saying that you're watching this video, somebody who came from nothing, and maybe I do still have a long way to go, but I'm making hurdles. I'm reaching my goals. And you're watching somebody in the flesh who just told you that 4 weeks ago I only had 3 subscribers. I did not promote my channel, and God told me to do something. I did it. I was obedient. I did it, and he did the rest. And if you think that it's just going to stop here, you are sadly mistaken. I'm halfway to my first goal. And I did that in a month. You're seeing proof that it is possible to do that. And God will bring you the people. He will bring you the money. He just needs you to step out on faith. He just needs you to do this right now. You need to do it, okay? And if you got to cut off everybody to do it, so fucking what? So what? This is your journey. This journey is about you. It's not about anybody else. And if you allow it to be about anybody else, that is your fault.